What makes a city a great city? For a city to be great, it needs to be smart, intelligent, and good looking. But what truly makes a great city, I think, well, it's the people that reside in the city. So, welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 2 of Future Sense, where thanks to Honda, you and I and the young leaders and visionaries of tomorrow are going to be in the new Honda City, where we explore what it is that it takes to be thinking ahead and to be paving a road to success. Hi!
What's up?
What's up, Raj? Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Raj here. The
Wait.
Future Sense can be. Yes,
Is this a new city?
it is. This is the all new city. It's the 2023 one, fresh off the
You know,
block.
fun fact, I used to drive city for a long time and I've heard a lot of good things about this one.
Absolutely. And so, what I'm going to do then is we're going to show him all the good things about this one.
All right, let's go.
Let's start with this. Forbes 30 under 30. How does that happen, Raj?
One thing which really works,
Yeah.
apart from you do good things and it happens, is you be vocal about what you're doing. So if you're putting out your journey, you're putting out your struggle, if you keep telling the world and shout out loud, the loudest one is going to get discovered the first.
People want to hear about someone else's journey and how it goes. And of course, people want to be inspired.
This is something that we need, especially in India. Like, we need someone to keep us in the lane.
Yeah. You see this button here? Yeah. This button actually triggers the lane keep assist. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you were driving the car, the steering would
Please,
vibrate.
can we like stop? I want to drive.
The steering would vibrate and actually steer you back in just to keep in the middle of the lane. And there is a road departure mitigation system also. Who has been the inspiring figures in your life who've kept you in the lane?
I always say that it's mom and dad, but I think now it's evolving. So I feel the people who keep me in my lane and they are my RDMs, if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah. Road departure mitigate RDMs. Very nice.
Then it's my people, it's my audience.
You're an author. You are a recognized expert at creating content. You've addressed at the UN.
Yeah.
My question was, how do you shift gears in life when you are wearing so many hats and doing so many things?
I think I don't shift gears at all. My strength is I'm a storyteller, and that's what I do. If it's me giving speeches in UN, I'm going to tell a story. If it's me writing a book, I'm going to tell a story. If it's me building a startup, I'm going to tell stories to my customers, to my employees, to my investors. It's just, I'm a storyteller.
That's wonderful. But you know what I particularly like? You said you don't shift gears at all. Gentlemen, do you see the dots being connected here? Because the car here does not shift gears at all. It's got a CVT transmission, which means that it's not shifting gears. It's a CVT, continuous variable transmission. Okay, Raj, tell me more. How do you create content? How have you been able to scale up so fast?
I treat content as business and love together. It's not just for the sake of doing it. I treat it as like proper place to worship, right? So that's why there's a proper strategy which I use. In fact, let me give you one quick tip. I call this rule celebrate early. Tomorrow, let's say there's a Women's Day.
Right.
So as a content creator, you celebrate one day before.
I got this, but please go on. Yeah.
Yeah, right? Because on the day itself, there are thousands of people, thousands of brands who will
Right.
be creating content.
Right.
But one day before, rarely there will be people. So you
That's
become
right.
like one of those persons who gets shared the
You get a
news.
head start.
So
We've
there are
got
like
it.
10, 12 rules which I use.
All right. I have done a little bit of my homework here, and I know that you're a person, a man of many hearts, but known for 3 virtues.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you go on a bit more about that?
So there are 3 rules. One is awareness, that people should know about your product or you.
Right.
Second is availability, that if people want to get in touch with you or if people want to buy your product, you should be available like everywhere. And third is access. For example, if you're a creator, can people access you for free? And if they want personal access, can they access you at 1 lakh rupees as well? So that's awareness, access and availability.
Understood.
You've done your research well. This is like
Now, you've met many entrepreneurs in India. You've also met the big white shark, Amit Jain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
He keeps teaching a lot of things, okay? One thing which I really find commendable about him is he's very clear with his vision and he's not ready to compromise.
Oh, yeah.
That is very difficult because usually numbers get into place, the trend gets into place, like all of that. He is very clear and he's not ready to sacrifice any of his value.
that's amazing. You started House of X recently. That's your new venture.
Yeah.
Who are the investors?
We have 40 top angels in the country.
What do you say?
Yeah, so including Ashni Grover, Nikhil Kamath, Razorpay, Mama Earth, Mithane from Cred, Chip Rocket, Meesho, all these people have invested.
What are you
Off
saying?
business, yeah.
And how do you get all these investors?
So, I believe that in order to get an investor, you need three things. One is they should get a feel and sense of who you are and what you have done before so that they could trust you. Second is the kind of market you're getting into. Do they believe that here the business can be built? And the third is, are you the right guy who can build in this market? Maybe you have done something exceptionally well in your previous career, but now that the market that you're trying to achieve, do you have some domain expertise or can you build? Like, do you have something that convinces them? So I think if you can constantly adapt yourself between these three battles, I think you can maintain good investor relations. And I'm just getting started, by the way. So I'm the last person to talk about investor relations. But yeah, if you adapt yourself, na 3-4 जगह पे हो जाता है.
Adapt.
Yeah.
That's my cue to talk about the next feature here in the car, which is not a plug, guys, but the feature is real, and that is adaptive cruise control. Cruise control feature is activated with the steering mounted button here. Now I'm going to set it to minus. You see this 56? Now the car's going to brake. See that? My foot is off. Do you see that? He braked, the car braked.
Oh, yeah.
And now the car is accelerating. My foot is not on the accelerator. It did reach here. Yeah, now it's going to brake again. Check it out, check it out, check it out.
Automatic brakes as well.
Adaptive cruise control done. We are stuck in Mumbai traffic. As you can see, there's vehicles all around us. This is a nice opportunity to talk about, to do a rapid fire round with Raj. How rapid is Raj? First question, cars or motorcycles?
Cars, for sure.
Second question, which is your most favorite speech that you have given till date?
Difficult to choose, but United Nations. I went blank before I started the speech. So that's why I love the speech.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How did you recover from that?
I went blank and I said Jai Hind. And for 1 minute, everybody was staring like what's going on because people didn't understand Hindi. And that was my time to just turn that around and give it something emotional because like, hey, you know what? This was my starter. I wanted to start in my language. So instead of ending, I started like that. So that's one of my favorite speeches.
What do you make of AI? I mean, is it out there to get us all content creators and creative writing and everything? What's your opinion?
We need to learn how to prompt so that we can use their data and understanding of all the things which are going in the world and our creative brain. We mix it up together. We're going to be way better with AI, not worse.
What's next for Raj Shamani now?
Next for me is now, I've really got into a place where I am looking forward to create an impact in the country. So to me, impact means we all have spoken about the American dream. We all have heard about it. I feel now that's old. The new is the Indian dream, and that's very much possible. So I want to make sure that every viewer, every listener, every follower that I have, how can I help them achieve their Indian dream? How can I get them financially independent, create an impact, build businesses, become better content creators, have better relationships? How can I help them do all of that and achieve their Indian dream? So that's the next thing for me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, look what has changed. A whole lot.
Let's go.
Raj is in the driving seat at the steering here. How's it?
I'm loving it. I'm like, it's just getting started, okay? Yeah.
In your ears. Thanks a lot for watching this episode of Future Sense, ladies and gentlemen. We have Raj Shamani here at the steering wheel, and keep watching Powergrid. Raj, anything, final words for our audience, Autobox enthusiasts?
I'm just gonna say that, guys, go subscribe the channel, like, comment, and let me enjoy my drive. I'm not gonna look there. Okay?